Okay, let's take a look at tutorial 4 question 3. Consider a 9-month forward contract on a stock with price £20, risk-free rate 5%, continuous compounding, lovely, we don't need to worry about that. This time we have a dividend in 4 months. What is the theoretical forward price? Okay, highlight that. And next paragraph. However, as a small investor, so there's a catch, you can invest money at 4% only and borrow at 7%. Okay, so you're a small investor, so you get 4% for investment and 7% to borrow some money. Do the classical strategies. Used to generate a risk-free profit, give a profit if we got the theoretical value of the forward is £20 and 20 pence. Okay, so the first part, I'm going to call it I. What is the theoretical forward price? Well, we know with no dividend, it's S0 ERT, but with a dividend, we need to treat this as a negative cost. So we need to make some adjustment to it. The negative cost, we need to take the income, we need to discount it to today's value and subtract it from the share price. This is the underlying cost. And then we compound this up to the expiry date, which is in there somewhere, 9 months. Always miss that one. Okay, and the income is the dividend as a present value. Okay, so put all this together, we find that the theoretical value of the forward, okay, so the 75 pence dividend in 4 months, discount that backwards, and that is at 5% E going forward 9 months, so we're compounding, gives, okay, pop that in the calculator, I've done this one already, this is £19.998, or £20 on the nose is fine. Okay, so that is the theoretical value. The next part of the question, we need to use a classical strategy to generate the risk-free profit, and we're told that the forward price in this scenario is £20 and 20p. Okay, so let's just get some of these details down. So the rate that we invest is 4%. The rate that we borrow is 7%, and the I can't find the word. The strike price is £20 20 pence, because that's the value of we're told that's the value of the forward, and we need to now follow the classical strategy. Okay, so what do we know about the stock price? Well, we think the value is £20, whereas in the market it's there for £20 and 20 pence. So this suggests that the stock is underpriced. So we need a higher value of S0, so the theoretical value could be pushed up from the £20 up to £20 and 20 pence. So this suggests that S0 is underpriced. Okay, so if the value of the stock was a little higher, then in part I, that value, the 19,998, would be closer to K, the £20, 20 pence, which is what it should be. Okay, so is there an opportunity to make money in this scenario? Well, if S0 is underpriced, here's the classical strategy. We want to buy the stock, so we need to borrow some money. So we borrow £20 to buy the stock, and we borrow at 7%, buy one share. Now we want to avoid the market volatility, so we want to do the opposite with the forward. So we're going to open a short position on the forward contract, which has a strike price of £20 and 20p. Okay, we have a dividend to deal with after 4 months, so we need to be a little bit careful here dealing with this. So we know the dividend is 75% in 4 months. So we need to split up this £20 so that in 4 months a certain amount can be released for the dividend. And let me see. So yeah, so we need that £20 we borrow. We're going to split it as follows. Let's do a side calculation. If we take the 75 pence dividend and we discounted today's price, that will give 73 pence. Okay, I'll do a few more decimal places. So with the £20 that we're borrowing, we want 0.7327 for the 4 months, and 19, so the rest of it, that will add up to 20. So 19,2673 for 9 months. Okay, so that is the way we're going to structure our borrowings, the £20. It's going to be split to incorporate the dividend. Okay, so it'll all become clear when we look at T equals 4 months. So after 4 months, we own the share, so we receive a dividend of 75p, and this amount here that we borrowed will have a value of 75 pence. This is covered by the divvy. And we pay that off. And so dividend received 75p, and pay off the loan. Okay, and that deals with the actions at 4 months. How about the actions at 9 months? So the forward contract has come to a conclusion. So we're going to close the forward. collecting the £20 and 20 pence. Next, we need to repay the remaining part of the loan. So the remaining part of the loan is £19.2673, and that has interest compounding at 7% for 9 months, which is £20.31. And the conclusion, well, there's a loss of 11 pence. Okay, which is the difference between the amount that we receive at the end for the forwards and the amount we have to repay off the loan, completing the question.